Hiya, my name's Gemma Shepperson and I'm an area manager for Aldi.
Hi, I'm Hamza.
Today, so we both know, you're here for an interview for a store manager for Aldi. We're going to run for an interview in different stages. So we're going to have a brief about the company. You can tell me what you know about the company and I can tell you what we do. We're going to have a look at your job spec, what it includes, if you'd fit into a role of it. I'll be asking you a few questions. There's a mini challenge on there and it shouldn't take no longer than 15 minutes. Does everything sound alright for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, so I'm going to start off by asking, what do you actually know about Aldi? Have you researched it?
Well, with Aldi, I know that it's a company that's come from Germany. It is a worldwide company, and in UK itself, it's nationwide. It's spread over across England, different cities, different towns. I know another thing is the flow in the stores is really good. That it's creating a flow. The structure is a flow that is creating a good. The products are available to the customers, so as they're going around the store, it's at good access for the customers. So wherever they need to get, they can get these.
Definitely. I'm going to expand on that a little bit. So Aldi, it's a national lowest grocery store in the UK. We currently have 500 stores nationwide. We don't do a lot of presentations, so like you go to Tesco's and you go to Asda's, there's a lot of promotion, a lot of money goes into their promotion, whereas our money we don't spend on promoting, we give it back to the customers. Now, what do you actually know about the job role that you've applied for?
Yeah, it's the store manager, so it's going to be managing different people, doing different tasks, receiving different deliveries. So with the warehouse, the store, the stacking shelves, and it would include a lot of finance, some finance, and some company reporting to your area manager, and just looking after this staff that work for you.
So I'm just going to expand on that as well. So basically, you'll be controlling costs and losses, driving sales, like you said, taking in warehouse deliveries, signing it all off, making sure it's there. A major thing is health and safety, make sure no one's injured at a workplace, make sure all customers are safe. You oversee security, you make sure all the staff's working to their fullest ability. There's a lot of training that you will be asked to put your staff on all through, depending on how trained you are. Now, first of all, we're going to start with a few questions about the job. So, can you tell me what skills have you got to fulfil the job role and the responsibilities you would have as an Aldi manager?
Well, for the customers, I feel that I'm really good at customer service. Keeping the customers happy is very key to me. I also have nice leadership skills, where I think in any to be able to complete any task, it's very important that the people you're working with are really comfortable with you. Having that friendly bond in you is very important.
Right, just looking back on that, you stated you had nice leadership skills. Can you actually tell me what leadership skills you have and what they consist of?
Well, I do believe myself as being a democratic leader. I just, whenever there's a task, I like to engage with different members of the team and make them successful. With deciding the deadlines, I always want them to feel comfortable, so that we all is at heart and we all giving our full of potential to complete the task successfully and with great to be able to meet our purpose with different goals set.
Definitely. So now we're talking about your leadership style, your managing. Can you give me a time where you managed a different project? This could be in a workplace, education, social wise.
Well, there was at home we have a lot of events going on in family and our own religious community, and it's just when I did it, I decided to have an event on. I discussed with family, went around getting all the stock, food that needed, and just getting everything together and making sure that everything that we need from the plates to the food to what is going on, organising everything, and I think the outcome of the event being successful, everyone enjoyed it, so that just highlighted the successful.
So, with everyone enjoying it, that was kind of your reward. Looking back on your CV that you did send in, you've got a lot of volunteer positions, so it shows a lot of like work ethnicity. So you like working, you're not too bothered about money, you enjoy working, and the end result is people enjoying themselves really, wasn't
Well,
it?
I enjoy helping people, and I'm just passionate about that, and that just it comes with my customer service, so I'm good at helping people. That just boosts my confidence, the customer service levels.
Definitely. I've got a little scenario for you. Jenny, she works in your store. Everyone else seems to be happy, motivated, but this little Jenny, she seems to be by herself all the time, not getting involved with the group. How would you motivate her? Her sales seem to lack a bit. She's not confident in what she does. How would you go about motivating Jenny?
Well, those factors I think are highlighting stress to me, so I'd have a friendly approach to the member of staff. I'd make sure that I just ask her what's going on, and just if there's anything that I can help her with, I would really give my thoughts and help her out. And just to, because she's been off track, so just boosting the confidence level, which I think will help her overcome her difficult circumstances and work to the potential.
So just keeping your personal side out of work, maybe some training and stuff like that. Would you also agree with some of that?
Yeah, some training or some kind of courses that I know of, I'd suggest.
That sounds good to me. Right, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about you, your education and like your work life. Can you actually give me an overview about your degree, how long you did it for, what you achieved, what you looked at when you was in your degree?
Well, firstly, I started off with the 2 years in foundation business degree. I just wanted to do business as overall because I wasn't sure of where to specialise in. I did different modules like entrepreneurship, management, and from there I picked up that I really enjoyed management, so I went on to do my year's top-up degree in business management, where I got my bachelor's degree.
So did you enjoy, which subject did you enjoy most?
Just the management, project management, the management, and learning about different organisations and how they work, the finance sector, and the different accounts and everything, which I feel that would help me progress into my career.
Definitely. So while studying at university, you learn a lot of different life skills and work skills. What skills did you come out with?
Well, when I started university, I was really nervous. I wasn't really good at anything. When I joined university, they had me boost my presentation skills, my writing skills. I didn't know how to form any reports or any essays. They really helped me, and the tutors gave me a lot of feedback on how to improve. And we had a guide, a mentor called Leslie, and she helped me correct my grammar and everything.
So you feel maybe going to university might have helped you with reports, so it helped you with our paperwork side as a store manager if you did get the role?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask you something, it could be quite personal, but can we keep it on a business basis? What would you say are one of your weaknesses, Emma?
Well, my weaknesses would be my English. I'm not really too good with that. And to overcome that, I have run a few courses. I've undertaken the functional skills in literacy, the level 2, and I will be going on to the level 3 functional skills in literacy as well.
sounds quite good. So you're looking at going on more. So would you do some while you was working at Audi? Maybe just to bring on your English maybe a bit more in your report writing?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Right. I have a mini selling test for you now. I have a red pen here, and currently at the moment we are selling this red pen for 3p, whereas Asda's are selling it for 15p. Can you sell me this red pen? You've got 1 minute to do so.
Right, red, highlighting a lot of emotions. We do write a lot of reports on that in red, in black, whereas this red would highlight any mistakes, any errors, and make it visible to the people who are writing and making errors. This red pen is in 3 pence in Aldi, whereas it's 15 pence elsewhere in Asda anywhere. Don't miss your chance. Come now and get your pen.
So we were looking at 40 seconds there. Thank you very much. I've got one more question to ask you. You said your leadership skills, very like getting involved with the team and stuff like that. How do you think that would affect the workforce, and how do you think it may improve the workforce motivation and stuff like that?
Well, like I said, creating the friendly approach in the team, deciding the deadline, so making sure that there's a deadline that's suitable with everyone, so they have enough time, they know that they have enough time, I know I've got enough time, and we're just completing the tasks to those deadlines.
Yeah, definitely. So would you say communication is a big part of a management role? So that's everything for today. I'm going to go away, look at your CV in more detail, and review some of your questions. Am I alright to contact you if I have any more questions or for a further interview?
Yeah, that's fine.
We may have another assessment as well. Thank you for all your answers today. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
Well, when I'm going into a job role, I always like to have like an aim in my mind, so it just influences my performance. What I'd like to know is if is there anything beyond, once I've got into the store manager, is there anything that any role above that I can have in mind to motivate myself?
Well, having a goal in mind is always good for progression, as we know, and self-reflection. So what we look at as a company, so you'd have a 6-month trial basis as your job role, and then you'd sit down with your area manager, maybe come up with a scheme of where you'd like to be, and he'd help you how to get there. So a lot of store managers look at training to be area managers, so you're trained up in case a role comes up. Once you get to area managers, you'd sit down with your general manager, and they'd look at training you to do a different role. So there's always a big progression through the company, and we do like promote it from sales staff right up to area managers. We do think progression through the company is a good thing to have. Is that everything for you?
Yeah,
Are you happy with everything we've been through?
That's very nice.
Thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks.
Thank you.